Oh, for frig's sakes, people. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I did it again. Slept in. I don't know what the hell's going on with me, but whatever, eh? Whatever. I think I'm gonna make some breakfast, even though I probably should just go outside and barbecue some chicken for supper already. Frig's sakes, it's almost that time. But, no, we're gonna make some breakfast and go from there. Frig yeah. Oh, that's gonna be one massive egg. Yup. Well, there's 2 eggs in there, obviously, because there's 2 yolks, but, it's gonna be awesome. I'm just waiting for the whole egg to start turning white, and then I'm gonna cap it and let it steam rush itself. And by then, the toast will pop. Some people say when you sleep all day like this, it's a sign of Great Depression. And they're probably right, you know? And it's funny because I mentioned that I'm probably depressed to people, and then I get the whole, why the fuck are you depressed, man? You got a great job, you got your own house, you got car, like, you got all this shit. Why the hell would you be depressed? It's like, what, you think having material possessions is a reason not to be depressed? Like, really? Sorry, bud. It doesn't friggin' work that way. It really doesn't work that way. You can have all the shit in the world and still hate life. It's the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she fucking don't. It's the way she goes, you know what I'm saying? Just heard someone fucking around outside. Just a stupid kid dropping off newspapers. Come on, egg, cook! Just taking his sweet ass time over here, eh? Still got a little bit to go. Probably could pull it now, but I'm not gonna. Oh, friggin' rights, boys. Bone April tit. Look at that, ain't that good? It's so good, friggin' even she's shark circling around me. Gonna steal my egg, frig sakes. I'm gonna go drive this in my face. Oh, today has been a lazy day, people. But it's Friday. Chatted with Bruce. They're still getting bombarded with calls. It's friggin' nonsense, but whatever. I think what I'm gonna do, so I'm not being so lazy and actually get somewhat of a workout in today, is I'm gonna go outside. Holy shit, it was supposed to rain today. It's supposed to rain today, eh? Sunnier than a son of a bitch out. Friggin' nice. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out back and dig underneath that stump and then see if we can try and bury it today. Maybe later on tonight I'll sweep my floor. Holy crap! Figured I better let him out because he hasn't been out since I got up this morning at 9. Well, he was out at 4, but yeah, it was still a long time, right? So, yeah, what I'm thinking, let's go back here and take a look at this. Oh my goodness, that's a huge friggin' piece of dog shit. But this is my plan, is just start digging down along this side, scooping as much out, and then I'll move the stump around and keep working around it and get as much dirt out of there as possible, because that's a big mother stump, let me tell you. Like, it doesn't look big on camera, people. But I have nothing to compare it to. Like, she's a big one, at least a 400 pounder. I was almost tempted to grab the axe and just start hitting it and mulching it up. Maybe I'll do that too. Frig it. And over here, this is the cedar stump. This one shouldn't be too hard to get out. A little bit of digging around it, rip it up, fire it back there, be done with it. Thank God that's growing in. Now Oreo won't go back there anymore. It's got to keep people from riding their tractors through the tree area because it flattens out the grass, eh? But let's get banging away on this. I think I need to face the facts here that this stump, she ain't gonna come out with conventional means. No way in hell I'm hooking it up to the G6, like a lot of you suggested, because, let's face it, I've seen the video on YouTube where the guys try to pull the stump with an SUV. What is he doing in my garage? Oreo, get out of there. What are you doing? Don't go in there. You know better. You're stupid. You'll drink oil off the ground. He is stupid. He will drink oil off the ground. If I had some kerosene left, I would get my cordless drill and rip a couple holes through the stump and pour some kerosene into it. You want to see wood rot, you do that. Highly illegal though. Thank God I don't have any kerosene left. I'm going to have to go to the freaking gardening store and see what kind of shit they have and get something. But yeah, we're not doing dick with the stump. Not until we get some extra help. And by that, I mean either stump rot or my neighbor with his backhoe. But I'm not hooking it up to the G6 and pulling it out of there, people. I saw the video on YouTube where they hook it up to a car, start pulling on the damn thing, stump breaks, and so does Buddy's back windshield. You know what? I'm not that desperate for a viral video. But while I was out there swinging away and digging away, removing dirt and stuff, I realized something. I gotta take a dump. She's all upset because we're out here and she isn't. Are you jealous much? I know it feels like I haven't done anything, but it's a fact. I haven't. If I could only do something like that, life would be good. Or even this technique would be alright, you know? Just put a friggin' tire rim around it, pack some sand, pour some gasoline into some holes pre-drilled. Yeah. Chucking a match and what the hell? He's putting charcoal into it. He's making a friggin' barbecue, boys. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that technique right there, that's what I need. That device right there is brilliance. Need that. Or I could use one of those. That'd be alright. Looks to be going pretty quick. I don't mind sawdust. That shit will turn into dirt over time. It looks like a pretty easy machine to operate too. Just move it back and forth. Oh, I could really use that on the front stump. Big times. Alrighty, well it's 8 o'clock at night and I should get something going for dinner. Because, probably going to play some video games again tonight. Get more footage for Skaven games. I want to see how far ahead I can get that channel, right? So, that'd be the plan. So I'm thinking about cooking some chicken. Of course I screwed up and the chicken's all frozen together now. Frig's sakes! So I managed to get 2 of them to unstick, so I'm going to basically defrost these, cook them both up, eat one tonight, bring one with me to work tomorrow so I can have a good dinner, and go from there, I guess. What else can I do? The other 2 are in the freezer. I managed to separate them, but figured frig it, we'll cook 2 tonight. Like I said, bring one with me to work tomorrow. But I want to get some veg going and possibly some rice. I have no idea if this is going to work out, but I chopped up some potatoes, some carrots, and some celery. Gonna chuck it in some tin foil with some butter probably, some seasoning, and then that's gonna go on the barbecue. I just heard my chicken go off in the microwave. I just pro-defrosted it. And Oreo is sitting right there for one reason. That's because I have these delicious things open, and he loves his baby carrots. Sit nicely. I said nicely. God, you're not nice. See, look at Scampers. Scampers is right there waiting for Oreo to be done so she can have the scraps, but she doesn't like carrots. Oh, now she might attack him, trying to get him to run away so she can have the scraps. But like, look at her. She gets right in there, eh? But it's vegetables. Cats don't like vegetables. Like, they eat grass, but that's to puke. In case they have something inside of them that they can't digest, or, you know, sometimes they eat grass. It helps them digest things too, I heard. But cats normally can only smell meat. That's what the internet said. And when has the internet ever lied? Alrighty, so I added a bit too much butter, but whatever. And we got the vegetables all wrapped up in here. Just gonna spin her off, call her quits, and we'll head out to the garage and barbecue. Alright, time for my favorite time of the day. That's the time of the day when I get to go barbecue. Freaking love barbecuing. Alright, let's fire this pig up. Yeah, boy. Alrighty, let's put the food on. I'm gonna let that grill up for a bit. I'm going to go back in the house and clean this plate because this is what I'm going to be eating off of. Did a little bit more dicking around down here, in here I should say, last night. Came out and I restacked the tires and got everything all straightened out there. But yeah, I need to do something with this wood because this is the wood off the old door. The old door that was there, that old piece of shit. And get that out of the way and quit blocking the window with it. Oh, hey, looks like the window's about to come apart. Eh? That doesn't look too good. No. Probably gonna have to get a new window for this place now. Lovely. Fuck it, I'll just board the cocksucker up and be done with it. Stepping on that thing. But, yeah, there's the turd. Yeah, I'll do just a little bit more moving of stuff and straightening out and things. Trying to get as much room, maximize my space in here. Not like I'm about to bring back Mr. Airsoft Ponage or anything, but, you know, it'd just be nice to have a nice, big, empty space to work on the mini bikes, because one of these days I got to get Black Bike, I got to get it up in the air and weld from underneath and fix the motor mount because she wobbles still, and that is by far my favorite bike to drive, big times, because it's just quicker than the rest, you know. Well, not faster than Adrian's, that's for sure, but I don't know, even on Adrian's video talking about it, he's like, holy crap, this bike is so much easier to drive, it's so broken in, it feels so ready to go, like it has ZFG mode activated all the times. Where this red bike is, like, it's not brand new by any means necessary, but it's a different beast compared to Black Bike. By maybe the engine's broken in on Black Bike and that's why. And this engine here doesn't have much mileage on it, because I did buy it off a guy who, when I bought this, what was it needing? I can't remember now. This one here needed stuff. Oh, I had to fix the seat on it because he dumped it. Because he dumped it, he broke the retainer on that side that stops the bar, so you can really crank her one way all the way, but the other way not so much. So I don't think this bike needed much, just a new back tire and a seat fix, and that was it. And then she was ready to go. But I bought her both bikes. The red bike's the one that's all there, and it's probably in the better shape. But the Black Bike just goes way the hell faster. Big times, like 32 kilometers an hour, easily. And that's with my heavy ass on it. Friggin' rights it does. Also, one of these days, Poo Poo Garrett on YouTube gave me this way back in the day, back in 2010, as a thank you for bringing him to David's farm. Holy fuck, you gonna Sony on it? Really? But he gave me this old iMac. Not sure what the specs are. Probably a Pentium 233 or something like that. Really old school. You can put Tiger onto it though. This could even be a Power PC version. Yeah, I think this is a Power PC, not a Pentium. But it's like 266 or 233 megahertz. Probably 128 megs of RAM, maybe 64. It's old. Like it's the old teardrop iMac. People have been asking me about it because you can see it in the videos every once in a while. Like, why is that there? And does it work? Well, Garrett told me it worked. He just gave it to me. Originally what I was going to do was take it all apart, remove all the Apple parts out of it, and put PC parts into it, and make it into like a portable computer. But then I got lazy and quit. But that's where this monitor comes in. This is Rex 4x4 gave me this monitor. So I was going to gut the guts out of this thing, stick them in there, like take all the tube TV shit out of this, take everything out, put the LCD into it, put a motherboard, processor, all that crap into it, and make it into like an AMD A series, like an APU version of a computer that's portable, you know? Give it Bluetooth and wireless capabilities and go from there. But I just never got around to it. But this here's a 19-inch or 17-inch monitor. This here's a 15-inch screen, so there will be a little bit of a problem getting that to fit in there. The reason why I keep Sony is because it's trying to focus on the light coming off the screen. So if I sit over here, it should be fine. But yeah, freaking dirty old iMac. Dirty old iMac. And for anyone wondering where all the Mr. Airsoft Ponage gear went, it's right here. I haven't used it since I've stopped doing the show. Yeah, there's the M4A1 and the Styrog. This is my favorite. This thing kicks like a mule and really devastates inanimate objects. And the only problem is I need to tune the scope, which you can do with those knobs, because you have to aim up and to the right a bit of the target in order to hit it. So I need to figure out how to bring the reticle down about an inch and over about an inch, so that when you line up whatever's in the crosshairs, you can just blast it. And this thing here needs new guts, which apparently is easy. You pull this part out, you remove this pin, which is already coming out, and the whole gun just opens up, and then you can extract the action and rebuild it, which I have to do because it's frigged. It locks, it's jammed. But that'd be my airsoft. There's still an M16 up there in that blue tote that I have to rebuild, but right now that's not a priority. I found a website where I can buy these new Stage 3 actions, all metal internals, and I'm thinking about hooking myself up with them and getting the M1, M4A1 and the M16 back up and running, because I was chatting with a buddy, and in Corbeil there is an airsoft field, and that could be fun to play. With all my GoPros, put a GoPro on the gun, put a GoPro on me, or just a GoPro on me even, and go out and play freaking Counter-Strike. I think you guys might enjoy actually watching that, as long as I don't suck. So while I was trying to figure out what to do with that stump in the backyard, I was chatting with a couple buddies, and of course I got the same rent a stump humper or rent a stump grinder. My problem is getting the stump grinder into that hole. Like, I just need to make the stump lower than the hole, and then I'll bury the fucker, you know, be done with it. Or I should go to City Hall and talk to them about a burn permit just for that stump, because that could be fun to do on Thursday night, sit outside with Oreo and have a fire, you know, burn the cocksucker down, get some great big piece of steel tubing, wrap it around the area, pack it with dirt, just flamethrower the son of a bitch. Because if I could burn it down enough to the point where it's below the surface by at least an inch. No, I want to go at least 6 inches, at least a half a foot to a foot lower than the ground, and then pack dirt on top of it, plant grass. Nobody would ever know it's there. It would decompose over the years and might cause a problem, but at least we wouldn't have the stump to look at anymore. That'd be glorious. Alrighty, well, this stuff's pretty much grilled. Look at that chicken. Looks like restaurante, eh? Friggin' rights it does. Pretty easy peasy dinner. Chicken and veg. Love that kind. Oh, and there's potatoes in there too, for potassiums and starch and whatever. So I'm gonna go drive this in my face. And I do believe that'll be all for today, people, because after this I'm probably gonna go play some Grand Theft Auto or something on the computer. And probably get to bed early tonight so I don't sleep till 5 o'clock tomorrow. I'm late for my shift of hell. It's gonna be a brutal weekend. I'm probably gonna vent. I'm warning you now. I use these vlogs to vent. It's the way she goes. But yeah, so I'm gonna go drive this dinner in my face and get my VG on. That's video games. more content for Skaven Games. You should subscribe if you like video games. And yeah. I was thinking about doing something like Kid Behind the Camera did, eh? They made this like at 100,000 subscribers. They said once we hit 1 million subscribers on the Angry Grandpa channel, we're gonna get tattoos. And I'm not against tattoos. I don't care if you have them. I personally don't want any. And I'm almost tempted to say that if I get 100,000 subscribers, I will get my face tattooed on my body somewhere. The Vloggin Life brand symbol. I will do that for 100,000 subscribers. Because I know it's a goal that I'll never obtain. You know I'll never have 100,000 subscribers. So I'm willing to do that. So there you go. Spread the word about my channel if you want. If you really want to see a guy who hates the idea of having tattoos, get a tattoo. Hey, I don't care if you have tattoos. My brother, his whole side, like his whole from here across his boob, down, arm, everything covered in ink, and it's crazy. Like that must have hurt like a son of a whore. But I personally have no ink on me or piercings, and if I get 100,000 subscribers, I'll get this tattooed on me, and I'll let you guys pick where it goes. Just not on the friggin' penis. Come on, guys, smarten up. But anyway, I'm shutting her down here, so thanks for watching. Like, favorite, and comment as always, and share with your friends if you wanna. And like I said, 100,000 subscribers, I'll get a tat. Or maybe I'll let you guys pick what I get tattooed on me. I don't know, we'll figure it out when time comes. But that's the plan, so there you go. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, and comment as always. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.